What's going on, everybody? Alright, I'm back and we are doing some pull today. We're gonna pull some heavy shit. It is pull day 1 in my rotation, which is also an optional rest day. So I do push, pull, which is today's pull, which is back and hamstrings, and then rest, and then push, pull, legs. So today's pull is lats, lots of like lat movements, and then hamstrings, which will just be in the form of RDLs and hamstring curls. And only recently, since I've been on cycle, which is, I think I'm in week 4 now, have I put this extra day in. It used to just be one pull day. It was a rest day. It's now an optional rest day, because I feel like I'm recovered and I can handle the load. Last week I had both days in. The week before I only had the one pull day. I took this as a rest day. So it's kind of intuitive. My body feels a bit fucked, then I don't do it. But on weeks when I feel strong and recovered and everything's gone well, like this week, I am doing it, man. So like this is more of like a lat focus. I'm going to do close grip pull downs over here. I have then got close grip pull ups and then cable pullovers. Very straightforward. 1, 2, 3 movements, slightly higher volume on them, maybe 3, possibly 4 sets on 1 or 2 of them. And then an RDL, hamstring curl, done. So it's not a particularly long session, which is quite nice. And then pull day 2, which is later in the week, is more kind of upper back focused. It'll be like a wide grip pull down, a wide, like high chest supported row, a lat focused row, pullovers, because I fucking love pullovers. You can't do enough pullovers. And then some cable pull bars for the upper back. And then that'll be that whole pull day done. So 5 exercises there, 5 exercises today. Quite balanced. And just splitting the load amongst whole posterior. Alright, dudes, let's get on. Alright, that's one set done. Nice and heavy. I think it was 6 or 7. Which, as you all know by now, is exactly how I like to do my first working sets of most exercises. I'm trying to develop as much strength as possible so that I can then move heavier weight for more reps. That's kind of the end goal here. I'm trying to take advantage of being on high food and some gear to really drive my strength as high as I can at the moment. It's like, this is the phase where I want to try and get as big and strong as possible, and then try and utilize that to get more size. It makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. So my top sets are always kind of looking for that 5 to 7 rep range. If I'm hitting more than 7, I don't really feel like I've wasted the set, but I feel like it wasn't as heavy as it needs to be. I want to be on that like too heavy. So I think that was good. Also, if I'm getting like 8 to 10 reps, I'm going to do the set again. That was 7. I know if I do that again, I'm only going to get like 4 or 5 reps. So I'm going to drop the weight a little bit and do 2 back off sets. So it was 115 kilos and we'll take that down to 90. It's quite a big drop. Get some nice quality reps in and do 2 sets on there. Hey. Oh, man. Whoa. Okay, that wasn't quite as quality as I thought it was going to be, which I think is a good thing. To me, if there's a drop off like that, I mean, I dropped 20 kilos off the weight and still really struggled to move it. It shows that the first set did a lot of damage. And damaging the muscles is what we want to do. That's how muscle building is done. When you damage it and then you recover. So like I said, I've got all the tools in my cabinet at the moment to recover. So trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. That was 11. I'm going to do one more set on that weight. And then move on to the pull-ups. Pull-ups are going to be useless after this. Oh man. Oh fuck. Nice. Alright, that was sick. I'm gonna do the pull-ups next, the close grip pull-ups. And everything's with the close grip today. Reason for that is, like I said, I'm trying to be lat biased. It's just because your arm part stays narrow. If your close grip is narrow, and you're pulling, like me, I'm too short for this. When you're pulling, your elbow stays tucked and nice and close to the back. And that just enables a nice big stretch. When you start going out here, the lat kind of switches off a little bit. That doesn't do any of this. That does this. Boom. Alright. You're pulling like that. It's don't quote me on this, but it's not as efficient for the lats. So that, folks, today everything's kind of close grip. I'm trying to nail down the lats. I can feel pump already. It's essentially the same movement now, just body weight versus pulling down synthetic weights. So I don't really know if this is the most optimal, but I have to have pull-ups in my routine, and they just feel good after doing close grip pull downs. They feel tough, but I can feel the pump. I can feel everything's just kind of lined up nicely. So we're gonna run 2, maybe 3 sets of this, maybe 4, depending on how many reps I'm getting. I don't see myself getting more than 7. We'll see what happens. And then we move. Come on. Right, that pump is gnarly, dude. But you can see I'm trying to not flow my ribcage too much. I'm trying to keep this abs flexed, glutes engaged. I really hope you can see this. You probably can't. Alright. Trying to keep the ribcage down. Boom. As soon as I flex down on the abs, there's time to the lat. It's so much stronger. You just do it. Just flex down and pull into your lat. You feel that engagement, opposed to your ribcage flip, trying to get into the lat. Doesn't have the same connection. So on top of the press ups, you'll notice I kind of push my hips forward a little bit and keep those abs down. And it feels way deeper to the quote lower lat. So I'm doing a lot of air quotes today. Fucking nerd. Alright, we go again. Yep. Boom. Have I gone up? Out of contact. There we go. Yep. Oh yeah. Woo. All right, I am going to run 4 sets on this. I've decided. I set 1, and it was what 14 reps. I'm gonna hit that again, and then take a little bit of weight off, maybe 20%, and hit 2 more higher rep sets. That'll be my last finish. I can feel it. It's good. Nice bump. Contractions feel awesome. And those with these ones, I'm kind of contradicting myself, man, because with this I do kind of lift the chest through it like this. You know, a lot of the shoulder blade movement when I'm kind of rounding it and stretching, and boom, exaggerating the pull to get my arms and shoulders as far back behind me as I can. There's a lot of this with this, and that feels deep inside the mids, lower back and lats. The contraction feels really good, and the stretch obviously feels awesome with the slight rounded shoulder. Give that a bash if you're not finding. You don't have to stay like this the whole time. I used to train like that, small lats. Right, move the back as much as possible. But then you'll notice as the reps get tough, I start to keep my abs more engaged while I'm driving like this. For those last kind of reps, and it feels like that really finishes the lats off. So maybe there's some science there. It's very intuitive for me. It just feels like the right thing to do. Feels like that's the way the muscle wants to train. And yeah, 1 more set this way. Good. Good. Alright, that is the back portion done. The back portion of the pool done. I think my lats are pretty pumped. I can find a place to do a pump check before we do hamstrings, man. So I'm just going to warm up with the deads. Obviously, we'll try and do 1 or 2 heavy sets, 1 or 2 back off sets, depending on how many heavy sets we get in. Weight's been coming quite nicely on this. I did an extra 10 kilos on last week. Yes, we got 10 kilos last week to the week before and got the same reps, which was 9 reps. So hopefully this week I'll put another 5 on. Because obviously last week was like the first week that the gear was kicking in. So I don't expect that kind of gain every week. But I'm going to do my reps and if it feels good. So we'll just take it as it comes. Which I'm going to try and get nice and good. We'd like to do less than 7 as well. So maybe a 10 kilo jump will be good to give me like that 6-7 rep range. Alright, let's try to find a place to get a pump check. Alright. Put a little pump check. Alright guys, let's do some hamstrings. Alright, I can confirm I've done a few warm-up sets on the deadlifts, on the old deadlifts, and shit feels fucking heavy, man. So, this is the working load from last week. I think we've put a couple feelers up, a set or two, I mean a rep or two, and decided from that, but I mean, almost felt heavy, bro. Yeah, I can pull more than that. Let's go up by 5. Go up by 5 kilos in total. And pull the shit out of it. Come on. Hey. Oh. Right. That is exactly what I asked for, to be fair, so no complaints. What I'm going to do, however, is drop the weight by a total of 10. So just for interest's sake, that's 135 kilos. Not a hell of a lot. But I'm trying to get strong, man. I'm not there yet. And that was what? I think that was 7, huh? So I'll strip it down to 125. Yeah, 125. And do a set on that, probably 2 sets. We'll see how we get on. Oh, just while I'm catching a rest, I'm really trying to exaggerate the pushing back of my hips, man. and like exposing my glutes. I'm gonna push the glutes back as far as I can, keep the chest up, and really exaggerate that. It's like if you're not holding a weight, you're gonna fall backwards kind of thing. The weight kind of balances you out. Push your hips backwards and drive forwards with them, rather than thinking put the weight down and lift the weight up. And then you can push the hips back and bring the hips forward, almost like the drawing of a bow. Draw back, and then boom, the hamstrings pull you forward. And for me, that's, and trying to push the knees straight as well while you're doing that. Trying to just gently push the knees straight. If you can do it with fully locked knees, I believe that's probably very good for you. But obviously, chasing weight a little bit, so the heavier it goes, the more difficult it is to do it with completely locked knees. So I'm bending the knees a little bit to accommodate more weight. It's a risk versus reward, or something like that. It's like it doesn't have to be, knees don't have to be locked, but you can lift more weight if you lock it. So trying to find like using enough weight, get enough bend in the knees without getting too much bend in the knees, I guess. Trying to find that balance for me. That'll probably be different for everyone. But yeah, pushing the hips back, trying to gently push the knees back, and then driving the hips forward to really exaggerate the tension on the hamstrings. Yep. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh. Yes. Right. Oh. Oh. I might have had that one on another day, man. I'm gonna do that again. Fuck it. Oh. Hey. Hey. Oh. Ah. Oh man. Oh. Right there. Fuck. Oh. Come on. I'm fucked. Yep. Bitch. Oh man. Obviously stuck. Can you hear me? Probably not. Talk to you in a bit. Oh. Hey. Oh. Alright, so that was some hard fucking work. That's it. Back and hamstrings done. So obviously I couldn't chat to you between my hamstring curl sets because I was locked into the cable. That's a real good one. That's a real good setup for anyone who doesn't have a lying hamstring curl. Believe it or not, some gyms don't have them, mine included. Get yourself a daisy chain, it's called a daisy chain, and some cuffs, ankle cuffs, and hook yourself up to a cable machine, pull up a bench, and whoop, bam, you have a lying hamstring curl. Just make sure you're trying to lock your knees. The stretch isn't so good, and obviously science is all about the stretch portion at the moment, so some would say it's not optimal. The OGs of this channel that were here when I started, like, 3 months ago, will know that I used to do seated hamstring curls, but I'm just trying an experiment, man. My lying hamstring curls, I do those at the end of every leg day, and my hamstrings always look so pumped. So I thought, fuck it, let me just throw them in on back day instead of the seated. This is only week 2 doing so I don't have any evidence yet. but we'll see if it feels good. If it doesn't in the next couple of weeks, I will throw the seated hams back in, which always feel good, but the pump doesn't look so good. So we'll see. Yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for following. I'm now boxing off my cardio with a view. Got 20 minutes to run here. Do 20 minutes 4 times a week. Moderate incline, moderate speed. For anyone who's going to ask, I'm gradient 8.5. Speed 4.7. And that speed will go up to 5.2 as I warm up and get into it a bit. I do this 4 times a week. So yeah, thank you for following if you're still here. And I will hopefully see you for some push. Rest day tomorrow, push day after, then pull legs. Definitely will try to get you one for legs, but I might be training with a friend, so it's difficult to record him. We might see you for push again. All right, peace.